Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe and this is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Season 3. I am back. I took a little over a week off, but I am back with things that we need to do, and we're going to do them today, starting with a lot of resources that we don't actually produce yet. I just wanted to start here. No real reason. She's just right there. We're in the city. Nothing has happened here, or not much is happening, which is one of the things that I want to fix today, because this it's not progressing as fast as I need it to. It's pretty much it. They are progressing, but I also want to do something on a couple islands that I have now started. There's a construction office here, construction office there, and I think I put one on here as well. I honestly don't know. You weren't here when that happened, but I want more islands because there are a lot of things that I want to do. So let's get started with getting these lazy construction offices that I have everywhere sitting around here busy with something. I would say this is a pretty good spot for actually getting something done. So, yeah, this is where we're going. I'm not even gonna mess around. This is exactly what we're doing. Do we have power here? Would be nice if we have power right there. So I could probably use a really big building, really big one, television station. That's a good size. To make this a little better. Am I gonna use bulldozers ever? Not planning on it. don't ask me for that. But this should be a good start. What am I doing here? So if you remember the Workers and Resources Roundtable that I shared probably a couple weeks ago when you were watching this, I really like the construction office that was created, I think by Kayamaya. And that is something that I would like to reproduce. Not exactly like that, because I'm simply not that great with making things square. He was. Kaya Maya makes me think it's Maya. That's why I say she, but honestly, I think there's a German comedian that's also Kaya Maya, and he's definitely a he. So making that assumption is really stupid. Pretty simple. I don't know why I would say that. So that thing that they did was really nice and square, and I liked it. I'm not good at making things square. I just am sufficient or proficient at making them work. That's what I'm going with. That's a story. That's a story. I'm sticking to it. And yes, you may say use bulldozers here, but honestly, bulldozers will not do this faster than the excavators, because the bulldozers are a lot slower than excavators. They have a lower level, they have a lower speed, they have a lower everything. So using them here would not change anything. And honestly, this is not that slow. We're doing just fine. And I'm only going to the right here because I want to use some of that power connection that I already have, because then we can use the in-building fuel that I'm going to bring to the construction offices to reload or refuel everyone. And that's important. How many am I going to build here? As many as I can fit, honestly. So we can fit 10 helicopters in every building easily. I could probably build it a little more. But what we're gonna do, actually I like that. What we're gonna do is just add 3 helipads to every helicopter platform. No, 2. 2 triple helipads, that's what I meant to say. And see how that works. So honestly, I would not mind being able to use a pumping setup here. How can I don't think I can use the power that I have there, simply because the road is not going to be very happy with me. Maybe I can. Let's just do it. Stop talking. Just do something. Build something. And I want to build these first simply because they will well, I need them done as fast as possible. If I wait on these, we're just going to have issues. Not that one, this heliport. Yes. I would like one pointing to this side, maybe? That looks fine. And then point one to this side, maybe. And that looks fine. Can I get the road connected to something here? Honestly, I don't anticipate that it will let me, but... Oh, that was a yellow. That was a yellow. No more yellow now. Here we go. Here we go. Here you go, little guy. If you can do that there, I can probably do this. Yes. Oh yeah, we're gonna get out here. No problem. This is not quite like I wanted, or how I wanted to start this, but you know me. I go with the flow. I don't really have a plan. I know exactly what I want to build today, which is a bauxite setup on a mountain, but before I want to get there, I would like to get these guys in here. This does not have to be a pretty road. This can just be a very industrial road. There we go. We're connected. Build those. Build that. Yes, good. Connect this one. This can just be a dirt road that gets somewhere. I don't really care what you do. This one also has to connect to something. Very good. Let's get construction office 1 assigned to this. Oh, you can't because that road has to go first. That makes sense. I knew that. Yes, I did. And then, yeah, we'll just extend this out near, well, near the other road that we already have here. That should be fine. Get that assigned. I think construction office will just pick that up. Then we use our nice cloning tool, which I don't... Why is it in landscaping? That's a little weird. Oh, I didn't know that they did that. They have all the bulldozer functionalities in here. That's neat. Very neat. Appreciate it. But it's not what we're here for. All I want is these 3 buildings duplicated several times. Why? What is... Oh, this is happening. Okay. Plop you in... Sure. There. That's good. Plop you in here. Oh yeah, we're gonna go crazy on the helicopter construction because I am tired of waiting. And the only reason we're waiting is because I'm stubborn and I don't want to... well, I didn't want to invest more money into helicopters, but now we are, and it's fine. Road, are you being constructed? Yes, you are. 9-1. You are kind of on here already. You are kind of on there. Yeah, let's go. Get those done, and I will fix the roads afterwards, but this has to get started first. Actually, you can be connected. You can definitely be connected. You connect there. You connect here. Yeah, whatever. We'll just do this. I don't want to have to come back later and do anything, actually. So we're just going to leave all these small pieces of road. They're smaller nodes, but we will survive because we don't actually have to babysit this. We can just... Actually, we can tell everyone in Construction Office 1 to get going on all of these things. The next thing that we need really quick is a pump. I think putting it in the middle is prudent. Just here is probably fine. Next to an already existing road. We're just going to assign a distribution office to this, so it will run for a little while, but then it should calm down. That feels nice. And then underground pumping station. We need a couple. We will need a couple for this. There are 3 sets over here. Sure. Put one here. That one will cover these 3. There are 3 more on this side. Let's put one over here. Should be fine. And then we just need 1 to actually spread out the fuel from here. Yeah, that should be fine. Pop right in here. And yeah, we're gonna just go underground right away. I don't want to mess with everything. This one can't... No, it can't even be the normal above ground connection. So F3 for underground view. I do know a lot of people ask me a lot when I click any shortcut buttons what I click because I don't say it. I feel like I say it a lot, but obviously I don't say it enough because otherwise people will not ask me. Connect you here. Oh, we only need 2 more. That's nice. That means we don't actually need this pump, but whatever. I am not here to go cheap. That can all be assigned and constructed. That looks good. I don't believe... Actually, this pump is probably in range of... no, maybe not. Nope, you're definitely... you may be close enough. I don't know. Let's turn off these overlays. Do we have any power connection left over? We do! Oh, that makes my life a lot easier. Sure. This one looks great. Can we actually do you on the other side? We could. Why don't we do that? You fit a lot better there. We don't need the big voltage wire. We just... I'm just going to go with the medium one. I don't think we even need this much, but we can, so we will. Connect you here. Have you come out that way. You connected. Okay, everything is assigned. Let's tell number 1 to get going on everything that they can, and then we'll just pull in. Number 2 is helicopters. Number 3 is really far away. Number 4 is, I believe, everyone over here. Yes. They're highlighted a little bit in blue, and that's how I know that they are the right ones that I'm looking for. So number 4 can also come out here and get some stuff done. Great. Wow, look at the roads are already done there. That is just beautiful. Cool. So this can get started, and we are on the move. Wow, 10 minutes just to build that thing. That's ridiculous. The next thing that I want, bauxite. I hear a lot of people in my guides always say, do bauxite in the beginning. Bauxite, bauxite, bauxite is great export. Bauxite, bauxite, bauxite. And I was just like, it's the whole industry. You have to set up all these things, and it's terrible. And then it just clicked. There was another comment. Bauxite does not require workers. Cool. That sounds great. Which means all you need some excavators and some fuel, which is not cheap, but then you should have a pretty infinite resource that is also worth some money. I'm going to look at actually the economy real quick. I don't know what the bauxite price is, but bauxite ore is what we're looking for, not the actual processed bauxite. Raw bauxite. This is a pretty good price. If you want to sell it for 677, that's pretty solid. And if we turn it into real bauxite, it about doubles in price, not quite. I don't know if that translates to, let's see here, metallurgy bauxite mine produces 0.5 tons of raw bauxite, which means you can transport this by truck as well. And here's your hint, there's an oil tank in the building. It doesn't tell you how many vehicle spots it has, but it has an oil tank. That just means you can put fuel in here, and that's what you want. So yeah, 0.5 tons of raw bauxite per worker. I know the excavators that we have can replace about 33 workers, but I believe you can put more than 1 excavator in here, so 4 of those. So that's like 100 tons of raw bauxite. So yeah, you cannot use a truck. And I wish there was a better number to look at this, because the worker numbers are not accurate in this case. But then what is the translation here? So 0.5 tons, let's say 100 tons if there's 4 truck spots. It's a big thing. Maybe it's just 1. I have to look at it when it's done. Sorry. Someone can say in a comment what it is, but I hope at the end of the episode we will actually see it. Then we have the bauxite processing plant. 75 to 125 to 75. That is not quite 1 to 2. It's about 2/3. Yeah. Out of 3-ton bauxite, you keep about 2 tons of, 3 tons of raw bauxite turns into 2 tons of bauxite. That's not bad, and only 25 workers and nothing else. This is a pretty cheap setup. It does cost 75 tons of steel, but it's not bad. You do probably want to train. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you want to train for this to run. But we can just start with the bauxite mine. And where's my bauxite? It's on this mountain. I already looked at it. I haven't done anything to it, but I already looked at it, and there's a lot of space for this. And I'm kind of excited for this because we are going to use more cableways. Is that cruel? I like cableways. I just do, period. So deal with it. Let's see, 62, we can do better than that. There's some really high sources, 85%, cool. That one there, 96%, yes please. 93%, yes please. Again, this is a really easy, simple setup right away that I wanted to try out because I haven't actually done a lot of this. Oh, and you can flip them now. Oh, I completely forgot about the orientation, because setting up this way is not very helpful if you have conveyor connections. So let's not do that. What we should do instead is start with the conveyor belt. Sorry, conveyor engine, where are you? You're not here. You're here. Conveyor engine, right there. Should I use... Yes, let's just use one of these, one of the good ones, because that one has a 3-to-1. The default one doesn't even have a multiple in, it just has multiple outs. So putting this probably here, it's a pretty good start. It also has a through station, or through road. That should help. Get our bauxite mine going. Put one here, then put another mine. Probably, actually, I want to flip you because I know that I don't want the road where it is right now. I want the road on this side, and that should make my life a little easier. 86, that's fine. And this one flip back. to having the road on that side. So I hope either I will connect them in a good enough fashion or do something else to that. But that looks good. I would say we're going to go overkill here because all we need is a distribution office for fuel, which we already have one that we're currently not using. It's right there, up here. This one, that's the one that we want. And so we should have more than enough fuel all the time, and life should be pretty good for what we need to do. Just going to go here and assign more construction. I didn't change them to just do whatever they want. I just told them to, well, I just assign them, very obviously. That's what I'm doing. Anyways, that's the first setup. There is a little bit more bauxite that we can get. I should probably check that first. I want to make this big, but as you can see, it's not infinite. There's no infinite setup here. Let's see. I want you to just... Oh yeah, this is probably good. 67. I'll survive that. And then there's one other one here. Can I fit one here? I'm gonna go with yes. We can fit one here, plus have our conveyors work. Put another one here. This is not necessarily the most optimal layout, but it is a very compact layout, I would say. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. Now we get those two conveyors in here. That is nice. And then the other two... Oh, this. I am very surprised that that actually worked. And I think this is all we can get out of this area. I don't... I was just going to say, I don't know that we need good roads here, but really don't. There is delivery considerations to be had, because we need to bring in our... Yeah, we're not going to get through there, are we? We need to bring our fuel up here somehow, but after that, it's just a big quarry site. And you know how my other quarry site already looks. There are only dirt roads. It feels right. It feels much more right to have dirt roads than any of the other stuff. So get this one in here. These two will just connect. Yes, this is great. I love it. I already love it. And obviously doing it this way also means you don't have to worry about building the roads before you can start constructing anything. And that is always a plus. Get that one there. This is fine. Everything is accessible. I have not, and I probably maybe even put you in the wrong place. I have not set up a good... Ooh. Or did I put you in the wrong place? Here's what we should look. Let's look at how many people are unemployed right now. Because that should give me an indication of where I want this all to happen. A handful, maybe a couple hundred. That's not a lot. Essentially nobody. A lot. A lot of people are there that could come out here using the highway system that we already have. Right here. And start working in this area. We could hook up this rail line to something over here as well for working. I don't hate that. Normally, I do try to set up my industrial areas in a way that cover, like, everything is just contained in itself. But for bauxite, that's a really big industry. I mean, look at this. We need bauxite mine, probably, well, we have 6 now, which I think will translate to about 2 of these bauxite processing plants. Then we need an alumina plant that takes bauxite and coal. Coal is... within reach. We can probably hook into this guy and get some coal over here into this area. So alumina plant may actually work here-ish. But as you can see, this is a large building, and then we still need the aluminum plant that takes the aluminum oxide and turns it into that. Plus, the alumina plant takes 370 workers. The aluminum plant takes 350 workers. It's a lot. We may be able to get up to alumina plant, but all the rest, no, probably not. So, yeah, bauxite processing. What can we do here? We could put bauxite processing up here, technically, and just move the bauxite down. I don't hate that. I don't really hate that idea. It would reduce the need for cableways a lot, unless... Oh no, we can transfer now. We can actually just have a cableway right here that runs up to this station. I don't hate that. The only thing that I hate is that we don't actually have a passenger train station over here in this area. That was an oversight way back in the day, but I also can't really connect to this passenger train station. So yeah, no, that's fine. We just put a cableway station down there. That should be good. Let's get our bauxite processing up here. That's a bauxite mine. Okay. Test on top of the mountain, is that smart? I don't know yet. I may change my mind here. See what happens. Put one there, put one probably here. And I really think 2 is going to be enough for what we want. There's going to be a lot of transportation happening, so I think it would be very helpful to have 2 large aggregate storages set up here, just as buffers. That's always what they are. Let's turn that around. Yeah, sure. This is fine. That's the first buffer. And then put the second buffer here. Where are you? There you go. And I just had you. I'm getting better at finding where all the things are. Here's the second buffer. Now, this will only be an overflow buffer, which is probably not going to be enough. Let's find a very small conveyor tower. It just has to be a 1-to-1. Cool, right there is good. I don't need that one yet. Get me my storage again. I don't know why I have to select it every time because it's really not necessary. I saw some yellow. That's what I want. Okay. Yep. Yep. We are building in the mountains. It's going to be a little harder than it needs to be, but you know me, I like that. Then where do we have? A 1-to-3 mid conveyor. We would like that right here. That looks perfect. Just perfect. Exactly where I wanted it. This one, you're probably gonna cause me some trouble here. Let's see if we can fix that. Whenever you run into this, all you want to see is that there is a little bit of yellow available, or like non-red dots when you're trying to terraform, because that means you can do whatever you need to do. Steep incline and all that stuff. Yeah, that sounds great. Obviously I was kidding. Okay, get you in there. You can connect here. You can connect there. Okay, this is shaping up pretty much like I wanted it to. This is down in the valley. It's not going to work. So let's save you. Oh, gosh, having this many excavators just makes life so much better. It's not even funny. It's not even a comparison. That looks good. Sure, right around here. And then this is more for being able to construct all of this, not really for people delivery yet, or worker deliveries. I know I'm really far away, but I'm just trying to get this in, because there's no reason that this will take, or should take forever. So now we're set up for at least 2 productions. I can add more production chains over here if I want to in that mountain. What we need now is get this to somewhere. And there are a couple options. I think I'm just gonna go... Ooh, I did this wrong. That's fine. Always do it wrong. Don't worry about that. Everyone makes mistakes all the time. If I put you over here, this should work. This should work just fine. If I put you over there, can you still connect here? You can. I'm a little surprised by that, but... Aw. Okay. No, that's not gonna play ball. Let's see. Can I get you as sharp around here as possible? Oh, come on. Too sharp of a turn? No. There we go. Let's see if we can get a conveyor belt over this. There are other ways to do this. This was more hopeful thinking. Didn't really want to move this conveyor belt, but I don't think I have a real choice. We're going to move that a little further to the center line, and then it should work no problem. We'll pop this one in there. There's the road that we care about. Probably just has to be here. Is there... No, there's infrastructure in the way. Okay. There are 3 outputs, so I'm sure we can use one of them to do what we need it to do. Sure. Level that one. Go in there. You go in here, and then the conveyor belt. This one? Yes, you should. Yeah, you just don't fit on that one, but you fit everywhere else. Assign that. Why do I have this map still open? Someone? Anyone? Press M to turn that off. This looks good, and now we just need another storage set up. Still a large one. I don't think I want the I want a double storage here. I just want a simple storage, and I'll show you why when I can. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Because this, I just want to hook up to a conveyor engine to somewhere. Not conveyor engine, to a cableway station. But now we're almost halfway down the mountain, so I think I'm changing my mind on the whole conveyor thing. I think I am. Let's lower this mountain just a little bit. Yeah, terraforming now is just so much easier than what it was when the game came out the first time. This is not even comparable. I know people still don't love it, but it's so easy. You just do it, and it does what you want it to do. Yep, go through this gully that we just made for you, and voila, you are ready to go. Now we have this whole area down here of not easy space to access, but we have some space. It's going to be really hard to bring a train up here, probably. It's going to be easier to bring a train up here, and we can totally use it. We have a bypass that we're already using, and we can use this turn to bring trains up and about in this area. Oh. A little bit of water that helps. Should I just transport the bauxite from here, or should I process the bauxite here? We're using 25 people right now. I think we're just gonna take the bauxite from here. Excuse me. And put it somewhere else. Okay. For that, we will need a rail. We will need a train aggregate loading. Good. And that can be somewhere on this mountain. The only reason I want to do it up here is to give myself a little more space. And actually flipping you around, it's not going to help, is it? I want to give myself a little more space for the rail to actually access this area, because I'm not 100% sure that we can reach where I want to be reached. But we should be fine. How about... Are you the wrong way around? No, there you go. Yes, something like this is what I had imagined. You should be able to reach here. Very good. Now don't confuse, these mods, they work, but you cannot go through them. Like, oh, it overlaps with stuff. But even if you would draw a road through this, it would not let you actually drive through it. You have to build another pass on the outside of it. It's kind of confusing the first couple times that I used it, so just be aware of that. Okay, we have bauxite now. Can we get down here? Can we get down here? Too steep of an incline. Please don't say that. That's the one thing that I don't want to hear. But we can snail just a little bit. I'm okay with that. Like this. Yeah, that's fine. And then find the yellow spots. The yellow spots will be your help to figure out how you can get up the mountain. We can use some what are they called? Some bridges. But honestly, they can also only go to the same grade that we have right now. And nope, we're already good. We're already done. Just get you all the way up here. We could lower this loading station just a little bit. I'm assuming that we're not very good right now on the location here. How are we doing up here? No. There's a big hole there. I don't like that yet. So let's see. So the trick is take back whatever you had there. Then raise your stuff around the station. Now it's the same level. Good. Then get you out. Level that as good as it lets you. And it looks like that's probably as much as we're going to get. We don't need to double track this whole thing, but you know me, I would like to have a rail yard. F4 for snapping, good. I would say right here is the right length, right here is the right length for what we have. Or, the only problem doing this is you generally don't have two trains loading up at the same time, and that could be ugly. Well, just a pass-through station. Oh, I'm just an idiot. What we can do instead is have two entrances. You'll see what I'm talking about. I haven't done this before, which is kind of surprising. We're gonna have two entrances and one exit. Can you... You cannot. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna fix this. No problem. You will be the lighter curve. You will be... You're not there yet. Okay. How about now? Now you're there. Very good. All we do now is just turn both of these around. Now we can have 2 trains load at the same time. And run this one relatively parallel to well, the station. It's not really a station. And then you just connect here. Yes. I want to see if I can get you a little better. It is what it is. And we are in a mountain pass, so this doesn't have to be perfectly straight. And then all we want to do here is probably set up a double rail yard. Am I going to run this many trains? No. No, I'm not. So instead of setting up a full double rail yard, we're just going to split out 2 lines that will have a couple extra stopping areas. What I mean by that, signals. Signals are stopping areas. Cool. That looks good. They can build this. They can go up here, then they can turn around, and we get our bauxite brought down. Excellent. Now, building this in the beginning from both sides is going to be a slight issue. We will have to remove some signals just to make this work. I don't think a lot, but definitely some. Just on the through line here. And then we will have that problem of when trains are on here, they're going to be confused. How are you? You're not going to do anything. I may just have to babysit the cranes, the rail cranes for a little while, but now this is all one thing. There's no way for you to get on there, is there? The only way that you can get on here is through there, all the way over here, into there. But can I even get you? I'm sorry, I have all these overlays on. The other way, you could come from here, cross in there, and then you have to go all the way around there. Neither of those are good solutions. What we're just going to do is... This is going to break a lot of stuff. This is going to break a lot of stuff, and the last time I did that, I lost 10,000 people. That's why the number is low. I'll show you in a second what I mean. But that was really the problem in the first place. That one there, this one here, we're just going to replace all of them when we're ready. That's fine. You are blocking yourself. That is cute. This is just... let's just turn it into one of those guys. I think they're more helpful now. So now we're almost there. We're almost there. We just need to be able to get to this to turn around for the rail cranes. Yes. And now that whole orange thing is 1 block, and once a rail crane is in there, everything else stops. That can hurt with power. This can very much hurt me with power. What we really just need is both of these done, and then a little bit of all of these done, and then we're ready to go. Since we are concrete, that should not be a huge problem. Are you assigned? You are assigned 2 things. There should be on both of these sides, and that should be fine. We'll see how this goes. If it hurts too much, if this guy actually shuts down, we should see that. And what I'm going to do right now is something that I should have done a long time ago. Where are my notification settings? Not here. Okay. Where would they be? I thought they were part of settings somewhere. Control settings, not helping. I can't scroll. Oh, notification settings. No. Turn all of that off. Heating problem, yes. Ambulance, don't care. Unemployment, don't care. Citizens' health, low. That one I want to see. Citizens' loyalty seems low. Meh. Citizens' happiness seems low. Yes. Those plus the power plant notification, which we have a bus that will hopefully keep this running. But as you can see right now, everyone is stopped because this one is in a bad space. Let's fix that. You're in a bad space because you cannot continue, which means this one I just have to take out for right now. You're still blocking everyone. Go in there. Yeah, everyone's blocking everything. Wonderful. I'll just have to babysit this. There's no real good way around this. This will also break things. But that's what it is. You are a passenger train. You want to go somewhere. I don't know where you want to go. Give you that. Okay. Everything's kind of stopped. There is one tram driving around in there. That is fine. Haven't seen anyone reach this area yet. That crane is still waiting here because there's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, there's a crane right here waiting for access. Interesting. Who is... Oh, this one is the first one. Okay, that's fine. As long as they start doing something right now, that is all I want to see. Yeah, so last time I built this, And this actually blocked trains in this area, and blocking trains in this area just meant nothing was moving anymore because this is my main rail connection. So just got it done. It's tedious. You either send your cranes home all the time or you just auto build everything. Neither is my favorite, but I got it done. So here we are. Number 4, do that. Number 1, do this. Get all of this done. This is our fuel tank. I would like to add that to one of you guys. Do you have space? Yes, you have space, and you have tankers. Great. Bring fuel there. Unload. Thank you. Fuel. Yes. Pretty full. Good. That looks great. You're all assigned to someone. That's what I want to see. That crane is doing something. These are parked right now, but once this area has started, I can put some signals down, and then we can add the signals all back into this loop, and that should keep everything moving smoothly, relatively smoothly at least. Yeah, no, this is great. What I haven't done, obviously, is connect this guy, get workers up to these two industries, and get a road up here. What is the best way to get a road there? Where do we have road connections? There's a road connection here that we could use to just get down this hill. Right now, all we're doing at this hill level is agriculture and nothing else. Should we make this a gravel road right away? I'm gonna argue yes, we will. Why? Gravel roads are pretty easy to set up and pretty fast to build, and after that everything is faster on them, so it is totally worth it. Just hold shift and then drag, and that's how you get this when you have a road selected. Stop production. That is not great, but we are in the middle of June and it's out here. Nobody cares what you're doing. How's construction over here? Let's look at number 9 and 5. Interesting. Something is funny with the UI there. What are you currently constructing, buddies? Good buddies. You're not constructing this. I would like to get more dumpers in this area. It looks like there's nothing going on. Yeah, you barely have anything that you're building. That's not good. Please start building all of this. I don't think you have access to this. It's just helicopters doing that stuff. How about you have all the roads done? Very good. I would like you to start building from the center. So we'll start here. Get all of those done. And then that's fine. I don't want to overdo it, because every time I do, life is just bad. I still have to upgrade all of these roads to trolley bus roads. I don't want to do that right. Oh no, actually I should do that right now, at least on the outside, so that I already know I need. So this is a lane. This is one. I just want to upgrade the ones that actually need it, and that should keep everyone happy. So this one is good. This one is good. This one will need some. May as well just complete this. It's a circle. Yeah, all of this needs it. That one already has it. That one has it. This one will need it. All of these will need it. Wow. I think this road. No, I don't want this road to be a trolley road. Let's just delete that. That was just a dirt road at some point. So that looks good. Actually, these don't have to be trolley bus roads, but maybe for the turnaround that would be nice. I know I'm distracting myself now, but that's just how this works. That one, that one, that one. That one. There's the stop over here. Very good. You go through there, then through here. There's obviously a guy right there, so we need this one and this one. Yeah, there were still some vehicles driving over here. I wish there was a different mechanic to make them always do that, not just every once in a while. You here, that looks good. I will want you to drive on the outside. No, don't do this one. That's just a gravel road that nobody needs. Autosave? No. Crash? No. I don't know. Something happened. Get me this one again. And then we're stopping here because they are using that gravel road to build the airport part. That is fine. And just these. And I have set up my construction offices to auto-construct anything that's road-related, so they should pick this up pretty easily. And we should see some progress there next time. This looks good. They're doing this. Our station is happening. That is nice. I would like our rail construction office. It is done. It's just going to take a while until we can do anything with it. That's just what it is. Cool. Whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if our road is already done or started. You don't have a mechanism yet. There's a lot of gravel already delivered. I'm sure there's an excavator already on the way out here. That should be nice. We don't have power yet. We don't have power sitting up there yet. And I would like to think I built this when I built it last time in a way that I could add something to the power grid. So let's see if I did. Medium power switch, no. Transformer, yes. This one. So there's our connection that we are going to use for this whole area. We're just gonna plop you like this. Should be good. Yep. We don't have to make this complicated at all. Pop that one in there. And I think I said either in a weekly schedule or similar that I was just feeling a little not burned out, but just a little unimaginative. And then today I just turned it on to just let it run for a little while. I was like, oh my gosh, there's all of these, what are they? All of these. We need to cover all of this. There are all of these materials that we're not producing yet, especially in the, yeah, there's going to be 2 more. Especially for mined materials. It's just like, that's not really a problem. That's more an opportunity. So cool. Yeah, these are pretty close together. Let's see. What can I do here? That's fine. that totally works. Get this one, and there we go. Now we have a road connection here. A lot of people always say, don't forget your fire station. I'm not forgetting the fire station. We just have so much fire coverage already that this doesn't matter. Well, it matters, but we don't really need these fire stations. This one has maximum number of workers is 100. That's not true. Parking spots is 3. That's a pretty good size. I think we're going to put the station in here. This is the correct engine that we want here. Let's just get this one, a straight line out there. That's good. Get this one here. Awesome. Get these guys connected. Overlaps with something. Then don't overlap with something. Have you ever thought about that? It's just really, really low. 4, come back here. There you go. There you go. We actually don't need this. It doesn't have to be that long. So this one should be able to just connect. Here maybe? Cool. Cool. Good talk. And this one can connect to the cableway station that we're going to set up now. We don't need a big one. This is totally fine with just a small cableway station. Yeah, just right here. You want to go a little lower. That's allowed, as long as I can connect you. Too steep, too steep, too steep. Can't do it. No, you're not allowed to go there. F2 that. Get me my excavators. Trusty little excavators. Make all of this really easy. Yeah, there's a mountain there. We don't really care. That's fine. Small cableway station. And now you can build this. Right here. Nice and level. Perfect. Exactly what we always wanted. That one is connected. Let's get that assigned for when they get to it. And second cableway station. You need that, otherwise this doesn't work at all. And we will just assign a bus to drop off people in here. Now that is the wrong way. This is the right way. And it also gets us some power connection right away. We want to go up that hill. Oh, this is exactly what cableways are for. We want to go up this hill. You are right here. So we don't have to be super straight. Actually, this is fine, the way this is set up. Oh, the way this is oriented. Simply because we can turn the cableways around pretty easily. I'm just going to use light ones. There's no good reason to go bigger than that right now for what we're doing. Can I go? Yes. Look at that. Everything gets so much easier when they introduce cableways and helicopters. Cableways by themselves are nice, but cableways and helicopters changed the game. Put you here. There you go. And put you... Is that green? Yes, it's green. Put you right here. And now they can build all of this all at once. How are helicopters doing? Not you. I'm talking about these helicopters over here. They are moving. I would like them to move a little faster. Get that one assigned. Get this one assigned. I don't know... No construction to this guy. Interesting. Let's fix that. Apparently I forgot that one. Those others all look fine. So let's get number 1. Yeah, now you're assigned. I don't like that the UI does that every once in a while, but it's fine. I'll survive. This looks good. Have you received any fuel yet? You're not... How do you not have fuel? Oh, because the pumps are not done yet. I'm sure the underground pumps are also not done. So that's just going to be a little while. Okay, check this. Lots of stuff not happening. That's not good. Actually, I can use just one track to build all of this, so that's not really an issue. So we can just suspend construction on there, and then we'll just build everything from one side, and now we're just going to add the signals back in. There is a mixed signal right there. Oh, wow. Didn't expect that this one would let me build it. And the rest will just be like before. I'll put that one there, that one here. I'm trying to use the new signal the way they were intended to be used now, which is supposed to make chain signals obsolete. I need to play with them more before I know exactly what's going on. Like this yellow signal is now meaning that this train can go or has reserved something over here already and can just take that route, and life should be good. I haven't tried that yet. I would like to make a tutorial on that, but to make a tutorial on something, you actually have to be an expert on something, and right now I'm not. So I'm trying to work that through. Is this really the furthest or the closest we can get a signal in there? That's lame. You there, you there, you there. You are okay here and here. Don't worry, this is just temporary. Temporary pain for long-term glory. Yeah, that's what we're going with. I think actually trains can move already at this point. So it's just let them go. Here's the last one, actually. Put one there and put one here. And we'll see what happens. Yes, everyone's kind of waiting, but as long as this power plant was not stopping, or did not stop work for very long, life should be okay. Happiness is also fine, which means there was enough food stored that we didn't have issues with that. Interesting. Interesting where they're going. But that's fine. You're clearing out, you're clearing out. Now, everyone should be clearing out, and that should mean we have exactly what we need. And that's exactly what we want. Funny how that works, huh? Helicopters are flying. Oh, but the buses here are actually being blocked by the trains. That is not ideal, because that actually means this power plant is a little bit endangered. Just a little bit. Who are you waiting on? You don't know. You were just thinking about something. That's fine. Maybe there was someone in the train station, actually. That's fine. You are sticking out just a little bit, but that's fine. You can go. Now you can go. You probably... Yeah, you also want to go to the station? Yep, also station. Okay. I know I'm moving around a little fast here, but I just want to make sure that this is all doing exactly as it needs to do. And it looks like it is. It looks like it is. You are turning. Very good. You should be turning. Yep, you will turn. And then the other ones will start moving around. Yeah, the construction crane will just jump in here, but the way I have it set up right now, only one construction train should enter this area at any point, which should be fine. Yep, you're going up here, and you're going to start laying more, whatever you lay in here. And then once all of this is done, obviously this one has to be done pretty soon too. Then, if I wanna work this way. Oh, gravel's not done yet, but gravel's almost done. Once all of this is actually ready, I do have to start building on this guy, but I can probably start constructing from the other side as well. I just don't want to send more construction cranes into this rail loop more than I have to, because you saw what just happened when they're blocking everything else. So, good. This backup is pretty much gone. Who are you waiting on? Oh, there's a tram right there. That tram is waiting on nobody in particular that I can see. Okay, there we go. They're moving. The new signals are supposed to be better, so we'll see. We'll see if that's true. If something gets locked up there, that will teach me what's going on a little better. But let's go here. Everything here is assigned. Very good. I actually want the helicopters to start constructing these poles because that's the only thing that they need to do. Everything else. Actually, if we can construct that one up here, we may be able to use workers to start constructing stuff up here. So that will be nice. Cool. How are we doing? We are almost ready. So, helicopters. Yes, more helicopters. Total capacity, please. Cargo only. Modded one that I haven't seen before. 40 tons of steel. Boy. So I'm building this because I want to speed up construction on the island specifically. MI10 was my thing. 13 tons. This is almost 4 times the size. This is 4 times the price, too. Let's put 2 of these in each of... Oh, I can't. It just looks bad. That just... They don't fit. Sorry. You can't. We're just gonna go with the regular MI10s. Okay, how many spots do we have left? We have a lot more spots left, actually. That's really nice. Yeah, we can buy all the rest later on. Don't have to do that yet. Get you, helicopter, MI10. Very good. Yeah, I don't want to overload them because it's actually not a bad thing to have a couple extra things just sitting around for construction. And then a few of the big construction cranes, please. Oh, the really big ones we can't have. That's the biggest one we can have. I'm not going to... No, yes, no, kind of. Never used this one. Put a couple of those in there. Cool. Oh, this one's done. Nice. Having this should really, really, really improve my chances of getting things actually done here. Get a couple of those. I don't know, excavator, helicopter, paver. Sure, let's get one of those. Roller, sure, get one of those. And then get one of those guys. I want to have everything, so these guys can literally do everything that I need them to do. Again, more excavators, and then more tower cranes. Just... Oh, we're full. Oops. And you're about to get there. That's fine. You can't forget to actually assign all the things that they need to do. So I want you to go here, 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 and here. Yep, there you go. Do that for all of these. There they go. They're doing something, probably helping build the bauxite setup that I just... that's close enough to them. Get that one there. How about... No, this is the one that I just did. Oh, and they're actually helping with the construction offices as well. That's funny. You. Yes. Now, adding all of these helicopters is going to add a potential for a lot of lag, so I don't necessarily recommend doing it this way, but hey, needs must. You. Okay, now I'm going to assign all of them to the correct construction office, which is that one. And then I will tell you to not work on this. It's the blue ones, that's good. They are kind of working on this, and they can. Assign construction mode, yeah, that one. These guys, that guy, that guy, that guy. That one's already done, and then they can build on this guy too. Yeah, no, this is fine. This just auxiliary construction officers should take care of business pretty quickly. Let's get number 1 and 4 on these guys. They're almost done. I don't think it's going to take very long, but that looks good. Number 4 is now done up here, so we can start... Oh, yes. Get everything. Everything you can access, I want you to start building that. Wonderful. We could even put a dirt road around here and have them start on the other side as well. That's not a terrible idea. I don't think it's always necessary, but in this case, I think this is fine. Yep, put you there. And then one... There's just a couple things that they can actually build on here. Oh, this is the false tower. They're not going to be able to go around that, so that may not help as much as I think it will. What we're going to do is just add another road here, because this is a correct tower or engine. That one that can actually drive through. Yep, all this assigned, all this assigned, all that assigned, and all this assigned. That's a pretty good start for right now. If they can get all of this done by the next episode, I'd be very happy. What else is there? Well, obviously the rest of the bauxite setup, which we haven't even touched yet, but that's going to be necessary and required down the road. These helicopters, you are, without helicopters, move out anything. That is fine. Get you there, get you there, get you here. More helicopters. Yes, we did spend a lot of money, but that's the thing at this point of the game. Money just is no longer an object. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. No, I'm not gonna buy these. I'm not gonna buy them. Just more excavators. No, we're already full. Cool. Oh, this one's done too. Nice. So we improved our Armada. Is it an Armada if it's in the air? It's still an Armada. Armada. We already have you assigned. That is good. Let's just get 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You always need pavers when you're not thinking about it. Okay, looks like fuel is running to everyone. Do you have fuel? You have fuel. Do you have fuel? You have fuel. Do you have fuel? You do have fuel. Everyone is pretty happy. Let's assign them to our air construction base. This one's the last one I didn't have. Very good. And now we should be able to make a lot more. Okay, that one is done. Very good. That one is done. Very good. That tells me that a lot of stuff out here is done. I would like to get the airport actually started. So, there we go. No, I don't want to do the roads. I just want to do the airport buildings. Please. Thank you. No roads. There you go. The UI is just being really funky with me. That one there, that one here. There's too much road going on. Right click, deselect would be really nice, but that's not a thing. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. What is number 5 doing up here? How are you progressing? You are moving. There's just a lot going on, so that is fine. Roads are being constructed pretty obviously. That is good. There are a lot of roads are going on. That's fine. Just nobody has been up there yet, I think, is what that problem is. We don't currently have a way to get power into this grid, but I'm not really worried about that. That is something that we'll do later on, for sure. Oh, yeah, you probably have your path here done. Yeah, let's get going on this one, because that's important. The airport has to actually happen soon. This one's going to be a little ways away. We are pretty much way over time already. What can we do? What can we do? Is there anyone driving up to this mountain right now? Yes, there is. You, sir. I would like to have a word. Wow, 6 pages of that. That's not good. I would like to have a word with you. And the word is pretty simple. If you like this kind of stuff, we're going to do more of this. We're going to finish up a couple more industrial setups and builds before we're done with the season. We also want to finish the new capital city. Obviously, there's a lot to build there, and then once we have that museum done, that's going to take a long time. There's thousands of work days there, which is honestly why I want the airport done, because I want to use workers from the airport to bring to that building as well. That would be pretty cool. We're getting citizens again. That is nice. That's helpful. We are losing a little bit on our frame rate already, which is not surprising. This area is just, there's a lot going on. We're going to add a lot more, and that is all fine. But yeah, no, I really appreciate you guys sticking with me for this long. This was episode 42 now. Yeah, we're getting up there. I think 50 is what I'm aiming for, and then we'll see what happens. A lot of things could happen. I have no idea. I can't even speculate. There's just stuff that may happen or stuff that may not happen, and I hope you will be part of that, regardless of what the stuff is. Yeah, no. I appreciate it. You guys are great, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.